I guess, Attorney Sanchez to verify from the office who authorized the travel authority of this particular individual. I mean, judging from the way the administrative processes is being practiced and exercised in the bureaucracy and all bureaucracies in the government, we know that it would be the vice president who would probably grant the travel authority to this particular. Am I correct?
Mr. Chair, based on the delegation of authorities in our office order, the approval for travel orders of the Chief of Staff and the Assistant Chief of Staff belong to the head of agency, Mr. Chair.
That's it. Who is the head of the agency?
The Vice President, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Mayroon pa po? Kung wala na po, we will now proceed to the next.
Lang,
Yes,
Mr. Chair, sorry.
DS, J. Suarez.
Medyo napakahirap po kasing lunukin tong patuloy na pag-e-evade ng mga opisyales na iniimbitahan natin dito. May I just manifest, Mr. Chair, that as we progress, and I hope na we can conclude this committee hearing in the next few weeks, can we also look into the possibility of administrative sanctions against these individuals who continue to defy invitations, subpoenas, contempt orders against these public officials? Malingkod bayan po ito, Mr. Chair. So, binabasa ko po yung mga batas patungkol po sa mga public officials, ay talagang tungkulin po nila yung humarap sa mga ganitong pandinig. At kung patuloy po silang umiiwas, hindi pupunta at hindi dadalo at gagawa ng kung ano-ano mang dahilan, eh sa palagay ko po, Mr. Chair, dapat mapag-aralan din po ng komitibang ito kung ano pong mga kasong administratibo ang pwede pong ipataw sa kanila dahil hindi po ito sumusunod sa alituntunin ng isang lingkod bayan. So that's my short manifestation, Mr. Chair, with regards to Acosta, to Sunshine Fajarda, to Ortonio, and to Mr. Fajarda. So, thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, short comment lang din, Mr. Chair.
Yes, Congressman Manuel.
Mr. Chair, dagdag din sa nabanggit na ating mga kapwa mambabatas. Mr. Chair, kung ganito yung tipo ng mga excuses na matatanggap ng committee, sa totoo lang ay parang sampal na rin to sa taong bayan, Mr. Chair. Kasi halimbawa itong sulat ni Mr. Lemuel Ortonio, gusto po niya na ma-lift daw yung contempt order and arrest order para raw maka-attend siya dito sa committee. In the first place, Mr. Chair, hindi siya dumadalo, kaya siya pinatawan ng contempt order and arrest order, tapos para bang nagsiset pa siya ng kondisyon sa atin para raw makapag-participate talaga siya. Parang niloloko tayo dito, Mr. Chair. Pangalawa, ito pong sulat ni na Sunshine Fajarda, Edward Fajarda, tsaka Gina Acosta, kasi raw may ginagawa sila sa OVP. Mr. Chair, kung ganito pala, baka kahit isamon po natin sila 20 times dito sa committee, pwedeng sabihin lang nila, meron silang official duties sa Office of the Vice President. At yun yung kanilang gagamitin excuse para hindi sila dumalo. Pag ganun, Mr. Chair, actually, kaya nga tayo nag-hold ng mga hearings dito para matiyak na kapag may mga official duties ang mga public officials at merong pondo na nilalaan para sa mga activities nila, nagagamit ng tama yung pondo. We can't allow na magpatuloy lang sa parang normal operations ang mga opisina gaya ng OVP. Ngayong naungkat nga natin na merong mga kaduda-dudang transactions. Actually, itong ginagawa natin, Mr. Chair, makakatulong nga ito para mapabuti pa, supposedly, yung kanilang serbisyo. Wala tayo dito para i-hamper sila sa kung ano yung kanilang mga gampanin. Kaya, all the more, Mr. Chair, na once and for all, dapat talaga dumalo sila dito at hindi maghapag ng mga, actually, parang nagiging petty na lang yung kanilang mga ginagamit na mga dahilan para hindi sila makadalo. Yun lang, Mr. Chair. Salamat.
Your Honor.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Chair,
Yes,
I have
Congressman
this is
Zia.
very germane to the topic we're discussing right now. I'd like to ask Attorney Sanchez, ma'am, how many times can an employer, for example, a staff, request for a travel authority? May limit pa po sa inyo? Ilang beses po yan?
Attorney Sanchez.
And what are the reasons for example, for the head of the agency to grant this request for a travel authority?
Yes, Mr. Chair. We do not have a specific limit as to the number of times that a staff can travel, as long as there is basis or justification and necessity for the travel, Your Honor. It is granted.
So you have to, for example, Mr. Chair, if I may be allowed, no? Kasi gusto ko lang po malaman dahil parang ang always na narason na naririnig natin ay travel, official travel, official travel. Can you categorize to us, paano mo i-differentiate dun sa official travel, how many times can an employee request for official travel? Kung official yan na, like the regular operation ng opisina ninyo.
Your Honor, usually for official travels, it's not the employee that requests, but it's the
Office.
office
Okay.
that
So
orders.
what about yung personal travel?
For personal travel, Your Honor, generally it would be based on the available leaves of the staff, but there would be instances when necessary, for example, if there are medical reasons, Your Honor, that can also be granted, but without.
What other reasons are there available that an employee can request for a personal travel? I believe there is the medical reasons. What other reasons can an employee, a regular employee, request for a personal travel?
Your Honor, for personal travel, there are different reasons provided by under the CSC guidelines. It can be vacation or emergency leave kung namatayan, but different and
Pero hindi
varied
naman
reasons.
every week or every month magkakaroon ka ng travel, di ba? The reason why I'm asking this, Mr. Chair, and I want to put into record, because since the time that we have started this committee hearings, apparently there are certain individuals who consistently refuse to appear before this committee hearing, despite the insistence of this committee sending them invitation to appear. And they have even the gall to request to the committee to lift the contempt order, Mr. Chair. Pang-ilan na po natin ito? Pang-7, pang-5? Pang-6 na po ito, Mr. Chair. Pang-6 na ano. So, to me, if you ask me, my personal take on that is there's a deliberate refusal to attend this committee hearing. And there's a deliberate way to frustrate the proceedings of this committee, which to me, gusto kong tanungin, how many times did they send us an excuse letter citing a travel authority? Kasi parang na-abuse na po ito. I think it's time for this committee, maybe, perhaps, to really evolve the way that we receive and accept these reasons. Kasi kailangan na natin, tama nga yung sinabi ni Kong Jill, parang hindi na sila natitinag sa contempt order eh. So we
Comsec.
don't want to set this example that anybody who does not like to attend, hindi ko alam kung whatever reason, dahil ayaw lang nila sumagot sa committee na ito, ay gagamitin lang nila yung convenient reason na nagkakaroon sila ng travel order, Mr. Chair. Comsec, how many times did they send us their excuse letter that they are on official travel?
Your Honor, from the time